Guys, so I saw this makeup artist do this just quick and easy brown smoky eye eye makeup tutorial, and I kind of wanted to simplify it but do it like everyday mom on the go smoky eye. So this makeup is literally, this eyeshadow look takes maybe 5 minutes. And the shadow that you're going to use, it's up to you what brand. You'll see I'm using the Patrick Ta, the Major Dimensions 3 palette. It is $70. I do think it is worth the money because this palette creates so many everyday just good looks, but $70 is expensive, so I get it. So you can use like a Wet n Wild shadow. It's more about how you're going to apply it and the shade you're using than so much the price of the eyeshadow. So with my more like tightly packed, dense, whatever you want to call it, eyeshadow brush, I'm just kind of patting it on so I get most of that color. It's a lighter shade, so I'm kind of getting it most. I tend to not look the best when I have too dark on my lids, so I like to start off with the lighter shade and then kind of create the darker shade. You guys, I'm trying to film this video, or I filmed it. I'm trying to do a voiceover while I have kiddos home for the summer. Moms, like, I'm just a week or two into summer, and I am kind of getting tired of it. I appreciate those teachers so much. Anyways, so we're going to take a little bit of the darker shade. Same brush that I was using, but this time instead of like packing on the product on like the flat side, I'm kind of brushing it up. I don't know how to explain it. Just look at the video, you kind of see. And then I'm kind of doing like a haloing effect with the darker one, and I'm kind of starting to curve it out a little past my lid line. And see this brush, this is like your fluffy brush. You always need those two types of brushes. And I'll kind of talk more about eyeshadow brushes later, but so I'm going to get like the darker one. The thing about this type of brush is not going to pick up as much of the product, so it's going to be perfect for like blending and smoothing out. I know when we see like a lot of like eyeshadow videos, a lot of times you edit out like the blending because it takes a long time. It's all about the blend to get that like seamlessy smoky eye look. I like it more on the softer side. Like I said, this is kind of more for like an everyday look. And then you're going to notice here, very important, like it's practically like the brush is clean. Like there's nothing else on it. So I'm just going to keep on blending and blending, blending and blending and blending some more until it kind of is not so harsh. You don't want to have super harsh lines. I used to in the past not blend too well and I would still have that harsh line, but it's doing better now. So I'm still doing that middle shade. I switched back to the other brush, and as you see, I'm kind of just tapping it right at the start. I wish I remember the word. Sorry, y'all. And I'm just doing my lower lash line, and that's just going to help kind of give it that smoky look. And then I had to take a pause because my brows were driving me nuts. Normally, I actually use like a brow pencil or something, but I had eyeshadow, and this was what I was working with. If you do have dark brows like mine, I would definitely don't use like a black shadow to kind of fill it in. It's going to make it too intense and pop. So kind of do like a lighter shade where it's just kind of soft and subtle. And this eyeliner, okay, so we're doing two eyeliners. Today we're using this one. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Mushroom. ChatGPT said this was like my shade for my eyes. And I'm kind of just lining it up. You can do the waterline. I did skip it and did more like the lash line instead. And then with my nail, I'm kind of trying to flick it to give it like a more winged effect. I love this eyeliner. I just think it's so like fun. And then over it, I'm going to take like the medium color and just kind of set that liner and smoke it out so it's not too like harsh, you know, where you have that line drawn. Then I use my handy dandy eyelash curler. It's by Revlon. I've had it forever. I plan on getting a different one. I've heard like Shiseido, I think, has a really good one. But for now, this just does the job. And this is my favorite go-to mascara, is the Ilia Limitless mascara. I love it just because it is so simple to remove. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't flake. It does just remove really well with water, and I don't feel like I'm tugging at my eyes. I don't even have to use like eye makeup remover, just my face wash. And look at that. One coat and my eyes are popping. I love it. And then this one is, oh my gosh, y'all, I struggled, like really struggled trying to put this eyeliner on. I don't actually recommend this one. This is the MAC eyeliner. I recommend it for other looks, but the look I was trying to go for, it's in the shade Glide or Die, but this eyeliner does not budge, which made it really hard to work with. I couldn't like smudge it out and, you know, make it work. So I was just having to work with what I had, and somehow applying it on the other eye was so much easier to do versus this eye. It was like struggle bus, and that took a long time. And normally, like I said, I'm kind of holding my eye and like trying to be steady. But then by default, when I use like a black eyeliner default, I always end up going like lining my waterline. So just a little goes a long way. Curling my lashes. Oh, forgot. We're going to get that darker shade though. And we're going to try to set it. This is when I realized that that eyeliner does not like smudge well. It's not a good smudging eyeliner. Definitely recommend. I think I've used like Dollar Tree eyeliner that I like, and then I believe it's like a Wet n Wild eyeliner that works really good. And then I'm doing that little flick to create like a little winged out look. And then yeah, I think I'm just gonna curl them and kind of go through trying to see. So far I have not been interrupted by my kiddos again. Yay. Same mascara that I love, same application. Another mascara I like is I think it's like a Maybelline, but here I don't want to really recommend it because I can't remember it and I don't want to mess it up. There's a couple things I'm very particular about. It's my lip gloss, lipstick, or mascara. Those are like the things I'm super picky about, and yeah. So this is the look. I feel like it's definitely such an everyday makeup smoky eye look you can do. It's so natural and I just feel beautiful in it. Hope you guys have a good one. Bye.